What up, Virgo? I hope you guys are doing wonderful and staying safe. This is going to be your May 2020 reading. Please like and subscribe if you vibe with this message. Of course, it will not resonate with everyone, so kind of get in where you fit in with it. All right, Virgo? Virgos. I feel like there is a new job coming in. Now, for some of you, I feel like you've been waiting for this message. Like, when is it coming? When are you going to send me the confirmation? So I feel like for some of you, you may have already interviewed for a job and you're just waiting for some type of confirmation, like the paperwork or the phone call saying that, you know what, welcome to the company. If you haven't had the interview, then I feel like some of you are waiting for the interview or that process to come through where you get even some type of notification for that. But I do feel like there is a message that's going to be coming. Now, we got delays and obstacles on top of it before it happens, and of course it probably has to do a lot with the virus and everything that's going around. So Spirit is saying be patient. But if you have put something out there like a resume and application, it looks like there's some positive news that's going to be coming your way. Let's see. Virgo. And I get celebration. So maybe for some of you, you've really been waiting for this for a while. I do get something with watching your money. And I feel like this kind of happened with Sagittarius, where they had a conflict with somebody over money. So for some of you, you get in the same energy. So you may have been fighting with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, about some type of money, or this could have been a family issue. So for some of you, this may have been a very heated argument or something that went from like 0 to 100, where you feel kind of disappointed or slighted, or either there was an argument about money that maybe started off really, really simple and took a whole different turn, Virgo. But I do here watch your valuables, your money, for theft. Be careful of what or who you're leaving your stuff around. I do get the Hangman energy where some of you are kind of like just there, like what we doing? Like when are we moving forward? Like what we gonna do? So I feel for some of you that you're kind of you may be even dealing with a little bit of depression, but I feel like there's this thing of nothing is moving. Nothing, you don't feel exactly excited about things right now. So there may be this delay, and I feel like for a few, this could be coming on a move or a home. I feel like somebody's like, I want my foundation set. And I don't feel like this is just with a job. So some of you may actually have started building a home, or maybe started the process of trying to move, and then everything happened and everything shut down on you, and you're just kind of like, when are we going to do it? So I do feel like that you're going to get some movement, but it looks like it starts to happen a little bit more in either June, July, August. So if you've been trying to build a home, or you were dealing with banks and things like that, I feel like there may be a delay. But Spirit is saying you still have it coming. There's some financial things that maybe need to be worked out first. I'm definitely dealing with addictions. This keeps coming up, Virgo. So if this is not you, this could be somebody that you're dealing with. And addiction, we're dealing with anything where there's overindulgence. This could be food, sex, alcohol, drugs, working out, whatever it is. Some of you may be dealing with this energy of overindulgence. Now, for a few, Spirit is saying that it's affecting your weight. So if this is overeating, then you may need to go ahead and nip that in the bud. If this is drinking or drugs or anything in excess, you may need to deal with it. Now, we got to be honest that right now with the energy, a lot of us may be drinking a little bit extra wine or eating a little bit more, because I am like the quarantine snacks, I'm killing them. I keep going back to the store because I'm like, fuck, man. I don't think I've ever ate so many potato chips in my life that I have done within the last month. Potato chips and Dr. Pepper, cherry Dr. Pepper. So that, and I am what the fuck am I? Virgo and Venus. So that could be because I'm having major food addiction right now. So for some of us, we're battling this because it may be detrimental to our health. My ass is getting bigger. Going to have to buy bigger clothes or either start working out. So that leads me to the next thing where there may be something too that's coming in where it's like, I got to do something about this. I feel like there's this energy of, I got to get this under control. So I don't feel like it's too far gone, Virgo, where you can't pull it back in. I think some of us are kind of realizing like this is not my norm, or this is not what I want to do, so I need to get it under control. I feel you, Virgo, 100%. I do see something with vehicles that could be possibly coming in. Some of you may be looking at vehicles. You may be going back and forth about a decision about a car. Some of you may even be having problems with a car. I saw this in Sagittarius too. So some of you may be dealing with a Sagittarius as a partner or a family member, where this may cross over with you. I definitely feel that there is something with waiting for money to come in so that you can purchase another vehicle or get something fixed on a car. So there is going to be some movement forward with that. And for some, this is a brand new car. I do see having a conversation that kind of makes you pull away from somebody. So this may be conflict or an argument that comes in and you're like, you know what, can't deal with you for a little bit. I'm going to just stop talking to you. Or I'm going to put some space in between us. I feel like some of y'all are kind of going into hermit mode, where it's like, I really want to give us a little bit of space so that we can clear the air or not move forward right now. So don't be surprised, Virgo, if this is you, where you're feeling like, I really don't want to talk to people right now. And I don't think it's so much with the quarantine. I know we're kind of keeping the social distancing, but I feel like for some of you, you may have got into something with someone where it's like, I really need to pull away and give this some space. Pooks, can you pour me a little bit of that too? Mm-hmm. So, and if this is not you, general read, this could also be somebody who is, you know, saying, you know what, I need to pull away from you for some space. So I think there, oh, thank you, babe. Mm-hmm. I think, excuse me, y'all. Ooh, goddamn cherry Dr. Pepper. That's the shit right now, you guys. In fact, I might need to go buy another 2 liter. So don't freak out if somebody kind of takes a step back, because I keep getting ghosted. Like, I can't deal with you. So there may be you ghosting somebody or somebody ghosting you, and it's because there's something that needs to be cleared out, and y'all need to take a go to y'all prospective corners, thank you, Spirit, and clear that out, and then have a conversation. But I get a lot of judgment. So either this is you feeling like somebody's judging you, and I need to be like, I'm gonna just step away from you for a little bit, or you doing this to somebody else, and they're like, I'm gonna step away from you. All right, Virgo, let's get into it. Virgo. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. I keep getting court cases too, Virgo. So some of you, and we've been seeing this, so some of you either have some long going court case, child support, custody, disability, but it's been like, shit, what has been showing up? 5 months? Court cases. So we got 9 of Cups. I hope that is on that legal situation. Oop, let me get them right. 10 of Wands. 2 of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Blades. Ace of Cups. 5 of Wands. 8 of Cups. So we got conflict, we got depression. 2 of Coins. The Star card. Ace of Blades. And let's see, what are we discovering? Ace of Wands. New beginnings, and it's something that comes out. Let's see. Let me pull a few more cards. Okay, hold that, Virgo. So Ace of Wands, let me move it in so I can take that glare off of it. 7 of Blades, there goes that theft. The Hangman, that goes feeling like in limbo. And then we got the Lover's card. So some of you may be having some problems with a relationship. So let's get into it. So we got 9 of Cups. Getting something that you prayed for, celebration. And for some of you, this could be some type of public recognition being put out there. Maybe somebody is saying, oh my God, you're doing a great job. You know, you got something that is being praised. This could be even being put in the spotlight. and maybe this is something you want. This could be your YouTube channel, your IG, your Facebook, whatever your social media is. Some of you may have prayed to have a better connection or a better follower or subscribers or whatever. So it's showing that you are getting something that you prayed for. The thing about it is, though, is that it may become overwhelming. It's almost like be careful what you pray for, Virgo, because it may be too much for you. So I feel like you have something that's going to be opening up, and this could be within your career, your money sector, career sector, and it's showing, you know, being put out there, like people are looking at you, but there's obligations and responsibilities that go with that, because we got somebody who is doing a lot of paperwork or a lot of work. They're staying up late, they're staying up late, drinking coffee, and maybe they're overwhelmed. So some of you may be feeling like you asked for something, or you're either swamped by something going on with work or family. But I feel like there's this thing of somebody with headaches. Coffee normally helps. Caffeine normally helps with migraines. But I'm getting something with headaches. Like somebody is like, my head hurts. So you could be honestly working yourself to the point or dealing with a situation that gives you some type of headache. And I feel for some of you migraines, because I feel like it's a little bit more intense than a regular headache. I keep getting a lot of energy that's coming in, like I feel like I'm drowning, or I feel like I'm struggling with something. Now we do have Two of Coins, so some of you may be working more than one job, or you may even be feeling like you're pulled in more than one direction. For some of you, this may be a relationship, because I do see a decision that's coming in with love. But for some of you, I feel like it could be that you're overwhelmed. You could be taking care of people in your house. You could be trying to go to school. You could be trying to start a business, but I feel like that there's a lot of things that are going on, and that could be why you're feeling overwhelmed. We do have conflict coming in too, and that may push you over the edge. For some reason, I feel that some of you are dealing with an energy where somebody's trying to force you to do something that you don't feel comfortable with, or you don't really want to do. For a few, I don't know why I keep going to addictions, but I think if this is you, somebody could be saying, look, you need to get help. You need to stop doing what you're doing. You need to get healthier. If this is not your energy, you could be doing this with somebody and saying, look, you need to go ahead and do this. Stop eating what you're eating. You need to exercise more. So I get an energy of where some of you may be feeling like you're being pressured to do something that you're not comfortable with. If you look at this picture, this lady's like, I don't want these bangs. I don't know if I want this. She has reservations about it. And the person is kind of like, I don't really give a shit. I'm going to do what I want to do anyway. So I feel like there's this big energy there, where there may be some type of buildup that's coming in, where you're dealing with somebody where they're like forcing something on you, and you're starting to get frustrated because you're already doing what you feel is more than enough. You feel like you're already pulled in a lot of different directions. You may be dealing with somebody who's trying to manipulate you, Virgo. If this is not them, this could be you trying to manipulate somebody else, but I get a lot of manipulation, like somebody forcing what they want on somebody and causing more problems. If this is you, stop it. If this is somebody doing it to you, stop it. You got to speak up. I definitely feel we got conflict that is coming in, and it's coming in because somebody feels a little bit pressured or overwhelmed. So there may be miscommunications where somebody is trying to tell you something, you're trying to tell somebody else something, there's some judgment, there's pressure, and then there's an explosion. And it looks like it may end up involving more than one person. So I feel like there is like a group dynamic that may kind of get everybody in this, whether this is two people having an argument and then gossip, or it being spread, or actually two people in a house getting into an argument in one room, and then by the time they get into the kitchen, everybody's involved with it. So I would say choose your battles wisely. If you don't need to be in it, Virgo, walk away from it. If this is a work situation and you're like, okay, no, ain't my business, walk away from it. Some of you, this may even affect money. I keep feeling like there is some type of issue with money. So this could be arguments about money. You may be feeling like somebody's trying to take something from you, or this is miscommunication about something. But I feel like it's arguments about money. For some of you, I feel like if you are going through that energy, there's some depression or anxiety that's coming out of it. There may be this thing of, I didn't want to have the situation happen the way it happened, and now I feel some kind of way. And this is more depression. Eight of Cups is something that is like, I just want to move on. I don't want to do this anymore. If we look at this person, the kitchen is a mess. The dishes are up there. Their head is down. They're depressed. They're not in a good mood. They don't really feel like they want to deal with this. So some of you may be either dealing, like I said, with the Hermit, where it's like, I don't really want to fuck with anybody right now. Don't come to my house. Don't call me. Or you could be dealing with somebody who's doing this to you. I definitely do get some type of depression that's coming in. And I feel like it is because of pressure or people miscommunicating, whether this is family or within the job. Now, for some of you, I feel like you're going to take this energy and maybe pull back. It's like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let spirit work this out. Hangman could be, I had an argument with you. You're not apologizing, and I'm not apologizing, and this stuff is just lingering. Like we're not moving forward. So for some of you, I feel like that is where I say you go to their corner. You go to your corner, they go to their corner, and we're just going to let spirit work this out. And it could be because there's depression or somebody's hurt. It's like, I don't want to address this right now. This conflict maybe did something. And this person is like, I'm going to pull away. I don't want to deal with you right now. I definitely feel that there's a need for that, Virgo. And spirit is saying, let it just float. Let it work its way out, because I feel like they already have their hands in it. The Hangman is coming in, and I feel like on top of the Two of Coins, for some of you, you could be working really, really hard, juggling things and feeling like you're putting all your energy in, but nothing is happening. There's a lack of progress. If you look at this man is like, oh, fuck. All these adults are just looking like they're miserable. Now, this could be dealing with some depression, too, because, I mean, we feel, or we see, where in this picture, this person's head is down, and then in this picture, this person is kind of leaning forward, their head down. And I keep feeling headache. But I feel like for some of you, things are really, really serious right now. Nobody's playing. There's no playful energy. There's no outlet. So if you're being too serious, or you feel like the energy is too heavy, you need to do something that gives you some type of good or positive vibration by changing this up. Now, for some, this could be stagnation on the job, waiting for something to come through, being tired of going to the same place over and over again, maybe putting in your resume or your application out there and feeling like nothing is happening. The energy shows that there is some type of job opportunity that is coming. We have Ace of Coins, and this is a new beginning. For a lot of you, this is new beginnings with money. This is some money coming in, a job opportunity, a money opportunity. Now, Ace of Wands is showing that after the stagnation, you may have something that comes in really, really quick, and you got a clean slate, which means that you could be starting a brand new job, a business opportunity. But this is something where you get to write what you want. You get to make it what you want. So I do feel like there is some type of opportunity or proposition that's going to be coming to you. Maybe a little bit different than what you normally do. For some of you, this could even be career change. I keep feeling like say you were in the medical, I feel like you're moving towards law. Or for some of you, I feel like it has something to do with music. I keep getting like a singer or an entertainer or somebody in front of people. So maybe you have some type of talent. You could even be an artist, but I feel like you may have some type of talent that is putting you out there, and there is some type of recognition that comes from this, Virgo. Now, we do have the Star card. So some of you could be putting yourself in a position where you're seen and you're being seen by the right people. This could be a promotion at work, but this could also be some type of entertainment. Normally, the Star card to me is spirit guided, which means that maybe spirit is bringing an opportunity into you, and you're going to go ahead and take it with this Ace of Wands. And it looks like it's coming in quick after stagnation, after something where it was like it's not moving. And now we have something that's coming in, and we can make it what we wanted. And the Star card is showing that you are being spirit protected, spirit guided. There could be some type of recognition that comes out of this for you. You may be putting yourself in the limelight or spotlight. Even at a job, I feel like for some of you, you may have somebody that reaches out to you and it's like, we heard about you. Are you open to come work at this job, or are you available? Some of you may have conflict from one job where you're like, okay, I'm done. You know, I don't feel right. I'm depressed. I'm moving forward and I'm looking for something new, and we got new beginnings. I do feel that there may be, I get increases in money, Virgo. I feel like there's an increase in money, or if you were waiting on money, it's coming in, because I feel like you're using it to get a home. Some of you, this may be a settlement, because I keep getting legal. So you could be waiting for a settlement to come in, but I feel like we might have a settlement. For some, we have a job. Whatever the case is, there's money coming in, and I feel like it's opening up your roads to do things that you want to do that you've been kind of putting off, whether this is, you know, putting yourself out there on social media, or actually putting yourself out there at a talk show or some type of show where you're maybe getting some type of mainstream media that's going on, not just, you know, Instagram or anything like that. But I feel possibly for some of you, like bigger venues. I'm not sure what that is. Concerts, acting, but bigger venues. I'm so nosy. Let's look, Virgo. I'm trying to get as clear as I possibly can, because I feel for some of you there could be some fame or something that comes from this. Virgo. So moving away from mental confusion, spirit communication. We got the separation or divorce card. So some of you definitely are pulling away from someone, Virgo. Let's see what we got. Spirit communication, sadness, being patient, stalking, divorce, separation, new job opportunity, jealousy coming in, conflict, feeling trapped, fear, evil eye, new move coming. All right, so hold up. I want to get to this fame. Pretty much everything that we've seen. Walking away from drama, being overwhelmed, work conflict, addiction issues. Some type of spiritual travel is coming in now. Road opening. Where's taking you? All right. Okay. So we have fame that's coming in, but we have manipulation, and we have anxiety and depression with this. So I feel like there's an opportunity that's coming in, but we do have conflict on top of it. So some of you are going to get a really, really great opportunity. Be careful who you're dealing with, and if you're signing paperwork with agents or things like that, be really careful. I feel like the anxiety is there because this is going to be something major for you guys, and you're worried about either losing some type of creative control over what you want to do, or you could be worried about agents or people that you're going to be dealing with, because I feel this is going to be a new arena for some of you, Virgo, where you haven't done this before. So be prepared. There's some type of recognition, fame, putting yourself out there, but you're going to be dealing with manipulative people, and there's going to be some anxiety because of that. Some of you, that may be why you're pulling away from people, because I keep getting somebody's hand is reaching out. Maybe you're going to be making more money, and you got people that are going to be coming out, oh, I'm your cousin, or I'm your long-lost sister, or whatever. Remember when Oprah had all these people coming out the woodworks talking about, I'm your cousin, I'm your family, and they were like trying to get a piece of her money. Now, I do get something with conflict, and it shows fear, evil eye. So some of you definitely are having some type of issue with somebody that's going to cause some type of rift where you pull back. This could even be somebody that you know. I feel like there is this thing of disappointment or depression because the ending of a relationship. For some, this could be with family. For a few, this could be with family or friends. But there is this thing of something is happening, and I don't know why, but I got to pull away from this person. And I get for some, this is going to be jealousy. Now, we do have a new home that's coming in. Some of you may feel trapped in the energy that you are in an environment, and you don't want to be there anymore. But you do have a new home that's coming in. So there's some positive movement forward. But I do get that you're going to have to be careful with jealousy. Oh, and we got new job. New job coming in. So we got money coming in, but with things that are happening for you guys, it looks like you got jealousy. You got people that are looking at you, and there's some envy. Now you're gonna do it, Virgo. Whether this is with a job or with entertainment or whatever, it looks like you're gonna push yourself out there and you're gonna do it. You're gonna have some opposition, but it's not gonna be anything that's gonna stop you. It's showing that you're moving towards whatever this goal is. If you want the house, the delays and all that stuff are temporary. You're going to get the house or the apartment. If you're looking for the job is coming. No matter what these delays, depression, and anxiety, the job is coming. You're going to definitely deal with some people or energy that is going to be that causes conflict. But these are distractions, and you still are you're making the goal. For a few of you, you may get distracted because you may be people pleasing. I'm just going to go ahead with what they want me to do and not say anything. But for the majority, no. The majority of you are like, I'm going to pull back for a little bit, get my thoughts together, get my shit together, and I'm moving forward. So do it, Virgo. There's changes that are coming in. Money's coming in. Opportunity is coming in. Opposition is there, but it's not anything that's going to be permanent. It's going to be you hit the wall, and eventually the wall is moving out the way, and you're still completing your goal. So whatever this thing is where you pull back, it's almost like for you to strategize, not for you to be depressed and wallow, but for you to pull back and say, you know what, this person is not my person, let me cut them loose. This job is not my job, let me cut that loose. I'm not happy in this house or this environment, let me go ahead and get another house or apartment or whatever. So when you go into that hermit mode and you pull back from somebody, it's because you really have to strategize, what is my next move? Not because, oh, I can't do this and I'm going to stay here and be complacent. Don't do that. Don't get stuck there. Some of you are going to feel trapped in that emotion and overthink it and overthink it and overthink it, and you're going to waste time. It's a temporary thing. Pull back. What do I need to do to get my shit to move forward? Figure it out. Put it on a piece of paper and do it. Trust me. If you stay there too long, if you overthink that more than a week, you're going to fuck yourself. You're going to fuck yourself, because then a week is going to turn into a month. All right, Virgos, I hope that gave you some clarity, because we had a lot that was going on. But I do feel like some of you are going to be looking at people and things differently and making decisions and trying to move forward. And for a lot, it shows that you're going to reach the goal. You just got to go ahead and get all this shit out your way first, and then get that path clear, but it's coming. All right, Virgos, I love you guys. Be safe.